Mr. Abdul-Jabbar, you really are my favorite player. Do you think maybe we could take a picture?
Fuck off, kid.
Wow. Talking that whole fucking time and nobody can hear me because I forgot to put the fucking mic on. Wow. So, like I said, welcome to episode 123 of Banter Debauchery. It's called Tripped Up because I don't know if anybody noticed a couple weeks ago that I hit 100 subs. So again, we're going to hit the applause and we're going to shower myself with all the praise. There it is. But you would think after doing this all this time, that would have been the first thing I did. I actually, when I started this, I looked at the microphone and I said, I have to unfucking mute this microphone, right? But I didn't. I went and did something else, got distracted. Oh well. Now I gotta fucking, it's easy. I'll just cut the shit in the beginning when I throw it on SoundCloud. But like I said, I purposely didn't have a guest this week. I wanted to do this a couple weeks ago, speak to y'all. Because a couple weeks ago is when I hit 100 subs. But I got guests lined up, and how I do it now, as I was saying before, is I have like a list of guests, like who's gonna be on. I got probably like 4 weeks worth. Always trying to have it out so I know, who's gonna be on and who's not gonna be on. And so I know what to do. What am I gonna do with this episode and yada yada yada. It's more like having a planned out thing. You know what I'm saying? The thumbnail that y'all saw was gonna be I was gonna call a podcast Jesus, and this is way back in the day. Well, not way back in the day, but maybe a month ago. And I had this shit called Podcast Jesus. If you look at the thumbnail's terrible. Like, just it's flat out terrible. You know what I mean? Also, excuse the hair right now. I'm going through an awkward phase of what I'm going to do with my hair next, so y'all just going to have to bear with me for 1 or 2 weeks of this. But, yeah, so, but this episode is actually pretty special to me. It's called, because, getting 100 subs on YouTube, that shit is not easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking trying to get people to sub or trying to get people to watch his shit and how to, the algorithms work and everything. It's like you be trying to fucking do shit and YouTube be like,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Or like if you're doing something on Instagram or if you're doing something on fucking, TikTok, like it's not easy. And to be honest with you, when I started this shit, I started this shit in 2017. Now the first audio episode, because it wasn't visual at first, the first audio episode was October 29th, 2017. But here's how I work. I recorded that in April, maybe even the end of March of 2017. And I went to my homeboy Bank's house. No, he was the first guest. And we sat in his empty house across from each other. He had a 40. We was sitting there and we just shot the shit for like 2.5 hours. And that was basically the theme of the podcast, was just sitting with niggas and shooting the shit. It was Drink Champs before Drink Champs came. But obviously without the fucking 3,700 bottles of liquor. So that's what it was going to be. It was going to be, sitting there, you find people and you shoot the shit. It was just like, yeah, like what it is. It's what entertaining podcast should be. You know what I mean? So I went from there, and then the next guest was Theo. Theo was number 2, and then it was Aaliyah number 3, and then it was fucking. Let's see, I still got the shit. Yeah, it's funny. It's like you trying to think of shit from fucking, what is it? 18, 19, 20, 21 to fucking 5 years ago. There you go. So, first guest was Banks. Second guest was Theo. Third guest was Aaliyah. My homie Whitehead was in town. Yeah, what up, D? My homie Whitehead was in town. I did with him. Then I did with Bryson. Then I did with Keys. Then came the faithful 7th episode with Brett. Now I'm gonna go with the first couple episodes first. See, now the first episode was because I was gonna do it every month. The first episode was with Banks. That was in October 29th, right? But we recorded that shit in like March, April. Then the next episode was with Theo. That one was November 26, 2017, right? Then the next episode was with Aaliyah. You know what I mean? And this is crazy as fuck. Because now you look at the info of this episode. It goes, in this episode, we talk about her first anal experience, my continued hatred of hippies, squirting, and Aaliyah being able to make herself come without touching herself. That's why this podcast was Banter Debauchery at first. Because, nigga, we talked about anything. So then next we have, we got Whitehead, and it was Bryson. Whitehead was in, now remember, Aaliyah was December 22nd, 2017. The next episode, episode 4, was December 2nd, 2018. That just shows you my fucking inconsistency, because I'm going to tell you right now, that whole time, I was getting pussy. I was all over the place. I was all over the fucking place. And plus, I was trying to have, trying to get interesting people to have on. In between there was an episode with me and my nigga Doc. I went to Doc's crib. I had got off early. I got off in the morning. I had to do night, all right? I went to Doc's crib. I sat with Doc in his house. I ate something before I got there. Driving to his house was like an hour. I got there and fucking, we was going through the interview, and while he was talking, I was fucking dozing off. You know what I'm saying? I was dozing off, not because he was boring. It's because he had this comfortable ass couch. I had just ate, and I'm sitting in the couch like this, and I got the microphone, and I can hear him talking, and I can keep going in dreamland, and I keep going like this. And I know he saw me. Actually, I know he saw me go to sleep, because he still fucking, he still brings it up to this day. Like, he won't let this shit go. And I be trying to get him back on to have a redemption episode, but, you know, motherfucking, he ain't trying to hear that shit. And, you know, I understand why. I get it. Like, motherfucker go in the nigga house, you try to interview him, and the nigga saying some pointed things, and motherfuckers like this, with fucking mic in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is, you know, niggas ain't gonna take too kindly to that. So he holding a little grudge right now, but hopefully we can get Doc on. Everybody, like, let's do a hashtag Doc on B&D, pause on B&D pod, because we gotta have him redeem himself from back then, from where he was to now. It's like a whole different person. So he definitely has a whole bunch to say. That would be an excellent episode. Also, between that J-Dub episode, there was another episode I did with somebody, and that episode was wild. And when I listened to that fucking episode back, I said to myself, I can't put this out, or this person down the line is gonna get fucked over by this audio. And I had to delete that episode. So it's also my inconsistency of doing the podcast, but it's also me trying to not jam niggas up. Like, cause if I jam myself up, it's my fault. I don't give a fuck, right? Hold on a second. Cause my mouth is kind of parched. Oh man, my mouth is kind of parched. But you know what? I'm thinking clear because of On It. Alpha Brain. It helps with memory and focus. I'm focused right now, and my daily cognitive support is through the roof because of Alpha Brain by On It. Get you something. They actually have a free trial You can get a week supply for free or some shit like that. You know, you think I would know this thing? They send me the thing, but hey, whatever, man. I don't even have a fucking promo code yet, so who gives a shit? But I didn't want to get that person in trouble because the shit we were saying. And back then, you know, if anybody ever heard me in real life with no cameras and microphone, I be saying some wild shit. And when I'm saying some wild shit, fucking he's gonna say some wild shit with me, and I ain't want to get him fucked up. But like I said, the next episode was with Bryson. I went to Bryson's house. Like, this is where I used to travel, right? I used to take the laptop and everything, and I used to travel. You know, like, fucking, I'm gonna go to this person's house. Went to Bryson's house. The nigga lives over in a place where it's busy, right? So, took me a minute to get there. I go to Bryce's house, the nigga has chicken and shit. So, you know, he fed me at least. But even when I went to Bank's house, it was fun. But, you know, Bryson fed me, and we good there. So then, you know, it was a Bryson episode, and that spawned, long story short, fucking Bryson, like, taking all day. But it was a good episode. No, it was a good time. I had a good time. He got a nice apartment, too. Then my homie Keys came down for my birthday. That episode was on January 22nd, 2019. Because the Bryson and the J-Dub episode I put together, but I had done the Bryson episode before the J-Dub episode, but I just released, that's the order I wanted to release it in. So fucking, we had Keys came down for my birthday. Had a fucking blast that year. That was 2019. That was a fucking, what was that, the last year of normalcy? Like 2019? Then fucking, we shot the shit. We talked about his album and shit. He came down, you know what I mean? We had a good time. I forgot what we did that. I think we went to the cabin that year. It was me, Keys, and then we went to the cabin that year. And then the fucking next episode was Bread. You know what I'm saying? He came up to me and Bread was like, nigga. Because, you know, we was running the Golden Anchor Gaming. Bread comes and was like, nigga, when you gonna do the next podcast? I don't know. I don't find somebody what's called. And he was like, I'll come on the shit. I said, bet. I'm not traveling to people's houses no more, so you can come to my house. And he was like, bet. So he came to the house. We did the podcast. This shit was actually a really good podcast. You know, yeah, y'all seen when Bread was on this bitch. We gel. So then the next one was with Mick. That was about 2 weeks later. And that was about 2 weeks later. It's called Golden Anchor Gang. I mean, like, all this shit is on SoundCloud or Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can look all this shit up. But I'm going through the journey with y'all. Yeah, we going through this together. This is how we doing it. So, you know, then we had fucking Mick on there. It was Mick and Bread. So we both on there and we talking and shit. We had a good ass fucking time. Then we had Bread and Butter. And then it's Bread again. And that's when Bread comes up to me. It's like, yo, I don't know if I came up to him or he came up to me. I probably posed the idea knowing me. I was like, nigga, we got this shit. Why don't we just do this shit together, man? He said, okay. So it was Bread, and then it was the Faithful Horror Night episode, right? The Horror Night episode was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Horror Night episode was crazy. Everybody was in there. Theo was acting a fool. Bread told the story of how the girl got a tram rain on her in his girl's dorm that we went to. We went there that night. That shit was crazy. Motherfucking that shit is crazy. So like, what up, Trash? So then we with the Hard Night episode. Number one, we was trying to get the audio quality down. Like the audio shit with us, it was a fucking adventure every week. This nigga Bread meticulously went back on one of the episodes and fucking like he removed the echo from every episode. This nigga Bread, like, he put in a lot of work, man. Y'all don't know the half. This nigga Bread put in a lot of work because I'll tell you right now, back then I would just throw the shit up there and this shit is just up there. Know what I mean? Fuck the audio quality. So there was the Hard Night episode. Then my fucking dog died. So that was the Rest in Peace Sheba episode. That fucking sucked, by the way. My fucking dog dying. Then we had the infamous Lizzo episode. Then we had the fucking this is when we started doing this shit weekly. Then we had Mick on again, right? And this is episode 13. Episode 13, now notice, episode 13, we're at 123 right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call it triple-double, nigga. I got 123 episodes. I got 103 subscribers. It's a fucking trip dub, nigga. So we had the whole lot of nothing with Mick. Then the first fucking episode with Vay, because he was like, man, I want to go on a podcast. I want to be on a podcast. All right, nigga, come on. Then we had the fucking the episode with Money. And the Money had the infamous Umar, the Dr. Umar shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that shit up for y'all. That's when I turned into Dr. Umar. And fucking Money was like, yo, this nigga had me going for a minute. Let me see if I find that shit. Hold on a second. But you know, the Money episode was good. I need to have that nigga back. I've been trying to get that nigga back for like fucking a couple years, to be honest with you. But you know, that motherfucker busy, man. He traveling the world. You can't tell that nigga nothing, which is a good thing. Travel the world. Let me try to find the Umar shit for y'all. I went Umar crazy. Like, a motherfucker, like, I could really fucking, like, start a sermon or some shit and fucking have niggas follow me because I'm that nigga. Let me find it. That's when Brett started doing the thumbnails, and the thumbnails was on point, nigga. Like, Brett started taking control of the media aspect of the episodes. Like when you see all of the visuals and shit like that, I just brought the funny. Let me see if I can find that shit. That's LeVay. That's Brett. This is Brett right here. Cause we gonna go through memory lane right now, motherfuckers. And this is
Mr. Abdul-Jabbar. You really are my favorite player. Do you think maybe we could take a picture?
Fuck off, kid.
Nigga, I laughed my motherfucking ass off when I saw that shit. All right, so here's Bread.
Yo. New episode of Banter Debauchery's up. I saved it, man. The shit was fucked up. Echoes all over the place. I've been mixing this shit for like 15 hours. I'm dead inside. I'm sleep deprived. I saw a man pop up behind my computer. I'm hallucinating.
I remember when he texted me that shit.
Crazy,
I said,
man.
nigga, you are nuts. And I just went back to playing video games because I ain't have to do the shit.
Don't let all my hard work go to waste. Please.
Yeah, I didn't have to do the shit, so I was like, fucking nigga. So let me see if I can find that shit. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Look at me.
Mother made, kid approved.
Oh, this is
Kid
when we was
made-
talking about kicks. I'm trying to find the Umar shit.
Dr. Umar said.
Here it
What he
is.
said?
Here it is.
They said they had to. He said
This is when
they
I went
had
on my
to
Umar kick. This is when we was doing everything. We
free
had
meal
shields and
to
all
kill
that.
Bill.
They had to. I hate number one, I hate niggas like that.
What?
Like, because Bill Cosby and Meek Mill definitely was in the jail at the same time. They had to free Mill to kill Bill.
They had the free Mill in order to kill Bill.
And niggas was like, yo, this nigga's making all the... No, he's not. He's an idiot. Stop fucking thinking. These niggas... Y'all let these niggas get on the radio
All
and
you
just
gotta
start
do-
talking... That's like me if I was like this. Listen, what y'all got to do is y'all got to understand when the chicken first came to America, because the chicken wasn't in America. It came from Europe with the Europeans, and so forth. It had the genes in the white man for us to eat, and then we ate those genes, and it made us go against each other. Thus is why I...
Oh, shit, I fucked up. There's the second part.
What,
There you go.
Chicken don't fry in the first try, because on the first try, it wasn't in America. It came from Europe. On the first try, they tried to get us against each other. So now they wait generations, and then they gonna put the chicken sandwiches in pot pies. Listen to me, in pot pies. And now that's gonna make us turn on each other, because now on the second time where the chicken fried is where we all die. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Shut up, nigga.
you do that shit a little bit too well.
That shit was actually fire, nigga. I was
no
like, yo, this nigga might be on something.
I was captivated like a motherfucker.
Bullshit. You take if you was to take that clip and pass that shit around, niggas gonna be like, yo, this nigga's onto something. No, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I'm a psychopath.
Oh my god, that was fire.
That was
That was
captivating like a
actually
motherfucker.
fire.
Yeah,
Yo,
shit.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, yo, what happened when it got to America, nigga?
Yeah, shit.
Oh shit, Popeye's
Niggas
is
like,
wild.
yo, like, just
Yeah, that was off the dome too, by the way. Like, that was off the dome when I did that shit. That fucking the Dr. Umar shit. Y'all saw my hair back then. My hair was crazy back then. Then we had the fucking Twice Fried. And that's when me and Brett started doing it. Then Vay was back. And, you know, we go through the episodes, but that's when it got consistent. You know, it got consistent. It was me and Brett. Brett actually got me consistent because, like I said, if Brett didn't come on during that time, I would have been all over the place, nigga. I was chasing pussy. That podcast shit was like secondary, but this nigga got me into the mode of fucking, you know, running that shit every week. So I changed my whole work schedule and shit to do that shit. And since we're going down memory lane, let's see what else we got. This motherfucker, it was making fun of
Number 4.
making fun of fucking Bread and his
Let's try
choice
to
of
go
movies.
back to. Throw a nigga movie in there.
Ah, shit, I fucked up.
Number 4. What's some shit I just go back to? Throw a nigga movie in there. I'll say roll
It
bounce.
was New Year's Day or around New Year's, and we was popping.
you gonna fucking
champagne
sit
bottles.
here and try to shit on my short shit.
There's no cinematographic.
Then you fucking
Cinematic
This nigga said roll bounce.
quality in these movies.
I saw roll bounce for the first time maybe 8 months ago. No, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Shit is trash. Nigga said roll bounce.
I love that shit, man. Yeah. That shit inspired me to hit the Busters.
Okay.
I stayed in the skating rink trying to hit the moves and falling. Yeah. Shit inspired a
I'm
generation.
learning a lot about you right now.
Yeah, shit inspired a generation. My niggas kids in there right now trying to hit the spin moves.
Real shit up there on
Yeah,
Cascade.
the fuck you thought this shit
Nigga,
was?
Stop
nigga
playing,
just hyping
man.
him up. Oh my lord. Oh, you ain't gonna fucking shit on my Shawshank Redemption pick.
I said your age is showing. That's all I said.
That's
Was
my
that-
age. It's a timeless classic, you son of a bitch. If you
Timeless
see me-
classic. That I don't fuck with.
But this nigga fuck with roll bounce.
I do. Love it. I'm trying to support our black community. Just because you out here fucking racist and a bigot and you don't give a fuck about niggas.
Oh,
That's
shit.
all it is.
Number one, I
You
can't
uppity
be- I
Hasid.
can't be racist because I'm
shit.
black, number
That's
one.
Nah, you're
Racist.
prejudiced against your own people.
Big
Bigot boy.
Damn.
But bigot boy.
But you mother roll bounce, nigga,
My shit.
with Bow Wow,
Yeah, Shad Moss, nigga.
breaking the car.
And he make do-rags now. Them shits is alright.
Hey, nah, I caught one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Here's a tip for
I
niggas that
got
still
one
got
of them motherfuckers, too.
froze.
Y'all
Still wear the do-rag even though you got a fro because after you get the lineup, it's gonna maintain your lineup. And just
I
rock
still
the
got
do-rag,
it.
you know?
It's stained though, cause I like to spill some sauce on there. The sauce won't come out. I just leave the do-rag in the car, and then I was eating like McDonald's or something, and then some barbecue sauce spilled on it, and it won't come out.
we was fools back then, man. You know what I mean? That was fun and what's called. Then we try to, you try to shift the focus. You try to evolve, shift the focus of the podcast, shit like that, man. Some clips is the fucking legit timeless classic. To think about it, because them shits is funny, man. Them shits is always gonna be funny. But then though, as we going through the years, and then we got consistent for about a year. Then COVID hit, and then we was doing it remotely. And let's see if I got This is when Mick and Mick came back, right? And this is when Mick and Cornbread was going at me, and fucking Kobe died. And then well, I just saw Kobe on the clip, so I'm like, damn. And then we was going through this shit. This is the shit with Hitler. Let's run this shit with Hitler. We gonna run through some of these, man. Like, you go down memory lane. If y'all looking for one of them podcasts, well, I'll be like, I'm gonna get the Hotel Chronicles, and it's a good Hotel Chronicles. But we going down memory lane first, man. And if you're not familiar to the podcast, sub up and fucking hit that bell notification and go to the fucking Instagram Banter Debauchery, and you can go down memory lane with me, motherfucker.
The coach that got suspended for saying the 3 people in history he would have dinner with.
Yeah.
One of them was Hitler. I mean, I get why niggas was mad, but
I mean, all he said was Hitler was as a leader.
yeah,
For him to come from nothing and be able to get millions of fucking niggas behind him, Granted, they did fucked up shit, but can't knock his leadership ability.
That's all. I mean, that's all he said. And from you can see, but he did. Like Hitler was a terrible person. Number one, shout out to Germany for being so foolish that this motherfucker is telling you that the superior race is blonde-haired, blue-eyed white people, and this nigga has brown eyes and dark hair. He's half of a Jew. Everyone knows that Hitler was half a Jew.
Yep.
And
They
they're
still
following this
just
nigga
listen
like,
to this
we
nigga.
are the superior race. This nigga don't look like us. Why? Off bat, I'm like, yo, why we? I'm sure just somebody was like, "Well, Scott's knuckles," and they pulled that nigga. The coach that got suspended for back and put one in his head.
Yep, got him out of here.
I would want to have dinner with Hitler and just be like, yo, Nick, what was the deal? Like, why you so angry? What they do to you?
What was up, man?
Yeah.
For someone to just have like that much hate, is like, what happened to you as a child, man?
Nigga was on the Jews heavy, son.
Yeah, who touched you, man?
Was it Dr. Goldenstein when you was in our school before you got kicked out, nigga? Like what did he do to you, man? Like, be real. I don't know, man. Maybe it's something with the superior race. You telling me blonde hair, blue eyed niggas is the superior race, and you got dark hair, you're short, and you have brown eyes. You kind of chubs. I don't see nothing superior about you, sir.
Really, you look like a fucking loser.
And Bobby Lashley come up to me saying, yo, we the superior race.
What's the fucking Bobby?
I'm looking at Bob's. I'm like, hey,
Hitler Lashley.
you got all the attributes saying that you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Let's get it, man. I'm following you to infinity and beyond. Let's
get it, Bob.
I trust it.
Hitler Bobby Lashley. The Hitler Bobby Lashley was funny. Fucking let's go to some of these shits. It was this what about?
Let's go ahead and get into the Man of the Week. Lizzo did interview somewhere. Can't remember where. Honestly, it's not.
Oh, it's about dick size. That one was This one was a motherfucker.
You gotta understand, B.
So he literally is damn near crawling, not on his hands and knees, but like look at that. That's rough. That's rough.
You see my man's with MS? He's coming.
My man's with MS.
That nigga got the Shout out to the dude with it looked like MS with the ill I'm special needs strut being black and winning gold. This nigga had
Look at it, like he started out so like, ooh.
And he started out late too.
Yeah, he got.
He had to get them hips going, yo.
Wait, look at his legs. Like from the knee down. Look how skinny his legs are. He won with those legs.
I'm just saying.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
That was before the soundboard. Oh, I need to put that on the soundboard, by the way.
Run a normal race. You gotta understand, B.
Yeah, that's when we first started. It was me and this nigga down there, and then motherfucking we had Bryson on again. And you already know about Bryson. Lord Jesus. Hold on a second.
Gross. So now I
No. That ain't the one. That ain't the one. It's this one.
That's, believe it or not, that's how the swine flu came into play with me because
Nigga, you got bit?
no.
This nigga Bryson
So
had
what happened
swine
was-
flu and COVID, man.
I was one of those
This motherfucker's
kids,
immune
I
system
can
is
hold a
basically
grudge for
indestructible at
2
this
years.
point.
I used to say that shit openly, like, you piss me off, just know, within 2 years, if I attack you, you know why. But long story short, so it so happened they was supposed to have a party that day around Lartez town. So Lartez was already mad because somebody stepped on his shoes. So I gotta go beat his ass.
This is exactly 100
Long
weeks
story
ago.
short, the dance was over.
It's crazy.
And it's just like how we're
100 subs a week, nigga. Triple double, nigga.
I was like, what was that shit you was talking? Cause
Now, this is bread with the fucking the video game. You know what I'm saying?
like, oh no, bro, like where my cousin? I said, first of all, you jumped me. That's the worst thing you ever did.
This nigga Bryson
Long story
took your
short, I
mother,
went to the doctor. They said you had.
took your motherfucking ear off.
That's, believe it or not, that's how the
Yeah, we did a whole bunch of shit. This one. I'm trying to see if we did the fucking Broly legs thing. If we uploaded that shit. Oh, this is when Bryson failed right here. Right here is when Bryson fucking failed the challenge. Made me pay all that fucking money talking about he could do it. Let me see the Broly legs thing. This is this one. What's this one?
You know they coming out with some shit called Impossible Pork, and they had a Muslim lady try it. They had Impossible Pork, and they had a Muslim lady.
That was all right. Let me see what this one is.
Come on, man.
Oh, number one, Brett again with the visuals. Because this is when we had Bay back on the shit.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Okay.
Yeah, because the podcast was fuck up like every. Oh, they definitely killing us on the what's called for that one. This is when fucking Mick and Brad fucking went at me because I said Katie was bad as fuck now, and they tried to make it seem like I was. Well, let's just watch or listen.
That was a great fucking show. Shout out to the whole Wayne family.
No, shout out to the little girl, Kim, whatever the fuck her name is, that grew up to be magnificent.
You gotta relax.
Nah, I don't have to relax. I don't know. Who cares? But she's grown now. What's the matter?
I mean, it sounded kind of pedo-ish.
Yeah,
no, I said she grew up to me.
Shout
out to that little girl.
Yeah, your eyes rolled back in your head and shit. It's like, fam, you was like 20 something.
So now, as they're berating me, I had to go on my phone and fucking find her to show them.
Nah, I will not be Roman Polanski.
Book your flight on Spirit.
She's bad as fuck now. I don't care. She's bad as fuck now. Spirit does go out the country. But Spirit's bad as fuck now. I mean, she's bad as fuck now.
Cancel B.
Cancel culture.
Yeah, I'm canceling the fuck out of B.
See, the good thing about this is only 4 people listen to this shit, so.
When you get consistent,
it still kind of rings true. Think about
when
it.
you get consistent with them, they go back and watch and listen.
I be like, bring it
Shout out to my wife.
on.
Like y'all said last episode, I network. I can get this thing out.
Listen, man.
Come on, man.
I still don't give a fuck. She's grown now. She bad as fuck. The little girl grew up. I don't know her name.
Her name was Katie on the show.
Katie bad as shit.
I don't give a fuck anybody. She is bad as
Now.
she had a kid too.
Bad as
She's
shit
still bad
now.
as fuck.
Google that.
It just started off.
The fuck is her name?
What is her name? Oh, I found her.
You got it.
I did. Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, nigga. Talking shit about me.
Yeah, she can get all my attention.
Yeah. Nigga. Yeah, she can get all my
fuck
attention.
Aisha, you see?
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? But
We're not out here begging for likes, bitch.
But anyway, way back to what I was saying about the mind games. The nigga was like,
Yeah, she's bad as fuck. Let me see if we did the Broly legs. Was that the one where we were eating candy? We had the candy sponsorship. Oh, there it is.
Control the ass.
He literally.
I used to get immediately off work, come home, and do the podcast.
Player who's like fucking just ultra paralyzed or just disfigured,
Ultra
and
paralyzed.
he literally like plays with his mouth.
Yeah.
Like he plays Street Fighter with his mouth.
I've seen the nigga before. When they got LTG versus Broly Legs, they do not have a flattering picture of Broly Legs.
No. Yeah, and it's funny that like they gotta like wheel this nigga out on like a fucking stretcher or something when he goes to competition. It's
Yo, he really goes to competition. You gotta they put this nigga next to me. Well, you know. I'm like, yo, this is already unfair. Like, why? Because I can't concentrate because I'm gonna keep laughing.
Exactly. Like you got this nigga got a whole like stretcher fucking breathing machine, like fucking mad medical shit going on to the neck.
Yo, it's not fair, yo. I gotta use how you get the fucking both hands and the motherfucking and his tongue and his mouth and shit. He's cheating. I can't do that.
And he like fucking just gnawing on that shit like a fucking bulldog.
For real, nigga. How many controllers you think he went through?
It is like
just drooling on them shit. So.
Man, he probably went through so many. Because you gotta like bite that shit.
This was
like,
pre-pandemic here. My hair was
maybe
on
not the
fucking
whole
point
control,
back
but
then.
probably the thumbsticks is out of here. Oh, he's biting the fuck out of those. Like he literally just goes.
How the fuck did little kid guy lose to that? God damn, son.
He's good. He's not trash. That just means low tier God is super trash.
I can't do it, man. You wheel this motherfucker on a stretcher, you like roll him on the ground next to me and just put a controller in his mouth. Like, excuse me, this nigga's cheating, man.
This nigga say he's a fool.
He's cheating, man. No, nobody wants to say something because they want to be PC. Fuck that noise. I'm not being PC. This nigga is cheating, fam. He's using his mouth and he's using 3 things. So if I pull my dick out and start pressing the fucking, start both hands and I'm on the fucking X button while I'm doing my hands, does that count? Oh, everybody's gonna look away now. Look at the man, got his dick on his fucking controller. But this motherfucker could over here use his tongue to fucking press like L and X at the same time. It's just not fair.
That's not the same thing at all, my nigga. What are you talking about?
He's cheating. He's cheating, son. He's cheating. The
I
girl
won't,
with the hair
I
right
won't disagree that some could say it's an unfair advantage, but comparing using your mouth to pulling your dick out is a completely different thing.
Listen, man.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm not letting you get that off.
I'm gonna tell you something about chicken that you might not know.
All right. I feel like I've heard
Whenever I had a retort back then.
Shout out Broly Legs. And shout out to having a name that doesn't match.
Oh, shit. Broly Legs.
Oh, niggas do that.
Yeah, man. We had some good motherfucking times. What's this one about, man? I'm reminiscing now.
I didn't make it to my bathroom. I had to go downstairs. I fucked that bathroom up.
Then,
shit. I got out the bathroom. Like, oh shit.
This nigga Manny Wave was trying to fucking get us to what this nigga's fake as fuck. How's he verified, by the way?
Son, I fucked that bathroom up. It smelled horrible, son. And then I walked out the bathroom. And
my grandma bathroom
and
story.
my grandmother walked in, and whenever she walks in, she always has to go straight to the bathroom. Son, you ever sit on the toilet? Like as soon as you sit on the toilet, it's just go time.
Yeah, it's game time.
Nah, nigga, it was that, nigga. And I was holding that shit. And the fucking cop let me go. Yo, thank you, son. Like she didn't even. It wasn't even no incubation period where it was like cool. And then the fan was. I had the fan going and everything. I walked out the bathroom. I said, "Fuck!" Like I closed the door. As soon as I closed the door, the front door opened. I said,
that's fucking.
And
that's
then
rough.
I was like, oh shit, she's about to walk in there. She walked in and she used the bathroom. She ain't say nothing, man. But my dad walked back. She said, like I almost didn't make it. I didn't make it to my bathroom. I had to go down.
What do you say when someone knocks on the door?
Occupado, motherfucker.
And then what if they just keep at it?
Yo, you gotta calm down. You gotta. I raise up on niggas sometimes. Like if niggas keep doing shit, I raise up on them. You know what I mean?
As
I be
the
like,
patented bread knocking his fucking
stand up
wire out of the microphone
over the door
every fucking episode.
So it's like, yo, I be looking down like, yo. Oh, my bad, man. What the fuck? You see the doors closed a lot, nigga? If I say occupado, like, what the fuck?
Niggas thought you was a little nigga.
I take a shit the same time every day. Sometimes when I go up there, I know other people coming in to take a shit, and I'm pulling up my pants. I see them coming in, I duck down. Because I was like, oh shit, I don't want them to see me. Please.
Why is that a thing? It's like niggas don't want to get seen.
I don't know because I don't know. I guess they made it taboo when you was a kid. Like when you're a kid,
like when you're in middle school, and like this nigga here taking a shit. Oh, what do you say?
I was at a hotel on Saturday and I had to take a shit, but I didn't want to take a shit in the room because I was in the room with the girl. So I didn't want to do that to her. So I went to the bathroom on the second floor to go take a shit. Right? I went to go in there and they didn't have no paper to put on the toilet. So
damn,
I knocked on the women's bathroom.
I forgot about all these moments, yo.
Hello? I looked in. I ran in one of the stalls, grabbed some of the toilet seat covers. I went back in the men's bathroom. Put that shit. I didn't put that shit right. I put it in halfway, and then I took one of the toilet seat covers and fucking went to town, baby.
I hate when you put the shit on that. It's the automatic flush, and then the shit suck the whole shit in. As I'm sitting down, and just suck the whole paper in. It's we starting back over.
I was at a hotel.
I fuck with the high power flush because sometimes when shit get crazy and it might leave a stain, but it's I'm not cleaning this shit, so hopefully I just keep flushing until the flush fucking wipe that shit off for me.
God damn, man. I be telling them, I was like, when I get a house, nigga, when I get a house, I'm gonna make sure that flush is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Because if you flush his head, man, it's just they're weak sometimes, nigga.
Yeah, a weak flush will fuck up the whole shitting process.
Yeah, man.
It's I would rather the flush be so strong that it splashes than it just be so
the first thing I said to her was
Banks a fool, but I didn't teach that nigga that shit.
The new house. She was like, what do you mean how strong it is? It's a regular toilet. I was like, yo, no way we could turn that shit up a notch.
That's funny that I said that back then. Now my toilet actually does that. My new toilet.
A hard flush.
Yeah.
If you're bringing me down here, bring me down here the right thing. Fuck!
Yeah, a good flush is... A toilet needs a good flush, especially if you shit a lot. I don't know how as a grown man you can forget to flush.
Nah, see, we got to fight. The first time, you'd be like, yo, my man.
I called him out, on site, and then I literally had to, it got to the point where I had to leave a note on the toilet handle.
Like
it happened. I probably happened at least like 3 times that I've seen.
Like he'll take a shit and not flush.
And I've seen his poop.
It's like hands.
This episode. If you just now
like
coming in, is one of those
like,
fucking recap
you
episodes.
Go, like, hey yo, dog.
You know, when somebody hits 100 episodes and shit like that. So
you don't flush the toilet. If you don't flush the toilet, I'm thinking you're not washing your hands. You're not touching none of my controllers. Number 1.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
And number 2,
I had the ill stuffy nose that day.
Toilet. Then the next time it happens, you just go, yo, you gotta start taking. You gotta take your shirt off, no homo. You gotta have the tank top on. Like I told you that last time. I told your motherfucking ass to flush the motherfucking toilet. You didn't want to flush the goddamn toilet. Now we got to rumble.
I don't know how I was like.
Yeah, man. Yo, I remember. Let me tell y'all a story. Right? I think I told this before. I mean, I don't need to fucking make it the main screen to tell you this. It was me, Banks, and Vay at my house, right? It was me, Banks, and Vay at my house. I don't know what I did. I think I went upstairs for something, and I came downstairs, and I went to the bathroom. I opened the bathroom door, and fucking the bathroom was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, they blew that shit up. And I'm like, God damn. I'm like, who the fuck blew my bathroom up? And this nigga Vay said, Banks. And Banks was like, it wasn't me. And I was like, I went back to the bathroom, and I said, yo, Vay, it was you. He was like, how you know it was me? I was like, because me and Banks got the same bathroom, and he knows to turn the fucking fan on when he takes his shit. That nigga tried to body me, man. He tried to body me. Then he tried to lie on Banks. He got caught taking a poop. You know what I mean? He got caught taking a poop. Let's see what the fuck else we got on this motherfucker, man. It's a recap episode. Me and this nigga Bread. And then we did that one. There's Bryson. Bryson again. What's this one about?
Let's go completely left field.
Oh no.
F.
That one was meh. This is fucking Rick on Bread with the fucking video work again. If you didn't notice back then, we used the same 3 fucking pictures for everything.
Yeah. I got ISS once, like the one time I got like into
fucking Bread.
Physical altercation at school. It was like class versus class slick, so of course we like told you I was a nerd, man. It was like fucking squads. It was like my squad was the fucking I think I was the Transformers and the other niggas was the Power Rangers. And when niggas was beefing, I was in the back, and then one of my niggas comes grabs me.
Wait. Hold on a second. Your squad was called the Power Rangers?
Are you still on that? You still on that?
You knew you would have bullied him in high school, B.
Wait a minute. His squad was called the Power Rangers?
This is with COVID. We was deep in the COVID. Well, not deep, but like at least 2 months in.
What? I fucking grabbed him and like fucking kneed him so hard in the fucking chest, and that nigga went down. Like that nigga, he like Caleb City folded in the middle of the fucking floor.
I mean, you kind of need the nigga in the chest, my man.
Hey, I definitely would not say the Power Rangers thing. So I don't like the Power Rangers. Them niggas is trash. I didn't come up with the name, nigga.
But you was part of the group.
Right.
So, but I didn't come up with the name.
That's fucking wild. This nigga literally called. He was in a group called the Power Rangers.
Wait. Hold on. What year was this when you was in middle school?
2006.
2006. Power Rangers wasn't even cool back then, fam. Like Power Rangers was cool in the 90s. What the fuck? Like, people that shit.
I didn't come up with the name, nigga. What you want from me? And that's the one part of the story that y'all niggas just stuck on, not the
yeah, bro.
My nigga.
That's a bunch of friends, man. You gonna ridicule
you in the gang called Power Rangers.
That's why this caption is. That's exactly why men don't share. Oh,
you in the gang called Power Rangers.
You was kind of asking to be picked on, fam.
And this is why I don't share. Part of the reason why I don't share.
You kind of.
Oh man, that was a good episode too. I think that Theo was talking about. Yep, there it is.
If you ever type in like, if you're looking for like black, you say like ebony. But if you type that shit in, like it'd be mad white people popping up. Like, yo, bitch, I didn't say this.
Worse, man.
Like,
if you think about it,
what's this whitewashing ass shit, my G? I said black.
I look up certain people like.
How come nobody really addresses the racism in the porn industry?
The racism in the porn industry. Jesus Christ. I look up specific porn stars like a Capri Styles
You're
or.
not down that rabbit hole like me, fam. I can't even. Nah, professionals. I can't do. I need amateurs, homemade shit, real homemade shit.
Nigga Theo.
I'm talking about on that fucking phone camera.
Oh,
I gotta
boy.
watch when I'm not getting at home.
I'm talking about the TV on. You hear the baby crying shit, man. That's the shit I'm on, man. I'm gonna say,
yeah, fuck them kids.
Fuck them.
I don't know if y'all know this, Black Man.
God, man, that was back when fucking the COVID happened and we trying to make everything fucking work with the goddamn everything work with the fucking the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we did everything, nigga. We did the PlayStation shit. Then we did the we did PlayStation, and then he figured out how to do Zoom, and then it's the other shit. And fucking now we coming to your asses in 8K, nigga. You don't understand the upgrades that this podcast went through. It went through audio at first. Shitty fucking audio, right? On a fucking MacBook that I still have, by the way. We spent money, well, when I say we, I spent money to buy the shit for bread to open up the fucking excuse me. Got shit. I want to burp. Please let me burp. There it is. We spent money to fucking get more shit to make the shit better. We had this little fucking $200 laptop shit I bought. That shit had maybe 20 gigs on that bitch. Yeah, we did the fucking PlayStation party, and then I think then we started doing Zoom. Yeah, man, this podcast went through a lot of shit, but this is one of my favorite ones right here. And we probably gonna get copyright strike, but we already probably got a copyright strike from the fucking the other shit. But let's get it. Fucking Hip Hop Harry.
This podcast is brought to you by Tostitos Simply Organic Blue Corn Tortilla Chips with sea salt. Not just regular.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. Are we getting into that right now?
Hey, might as well, nigga.
Yeah.
The spin.
So when the white kid first comes on and tries to do the spin slide, it goes nowhere. I started cackling, son. And then my man right here with the stanky leg to pick up the pieces.
Pick up the pieces. Let's go. Go crazy. Footwork.
Who's next?
Now the black girl, I feel like they told the black girl in the back, like, we know you're fired. You just gotta tone it down.
Like, you know what? Like, I ain't even got nothing to say to you. You just go out there and do whatever feels natural, honey.
Fucking
white girl
Thomas over there.
She came in with a flip. Did she start pop locking and shit? I'm like, oh no.
Facts. At this point, the females are clearly better than the boys. Then they go to do it.
The you got served moves is what took me all the way out. When they start doing the you got served moves, I was like, yo, they got. I have to find the whole video. Everybody talking about they grew up on this shit. I ain't never seen this nigga before in my life.
This was definitely when I was a kid. I remember this show.
Fucking Hip Hop Harry, man.
I definitely forgot how cringe. Like when you're a kid, you don't understand the concept of cringe. Like I'm looking at this shit like this nigga's the man.
Y'all see when the shit first started, I was like,
see this is like, I talked about this a while ago, and I was like, when you at a party or something. Hold on, let me get these niggas out here real quick.
For those joining right now, it's the Banter and Debauchery recap show for 100 subs.
You put the little kid out there. The little kid ain't got no footwork, really trash and pathetic. But as long as this little nigga is out there giving it his all, you can't be mad. Go ahead and crump, white child. Do your thing.
White chocolate.
Now let's go, Harry.
Who's next?
Uh-oh. Y'all was never ready for Harry, man. Y'all was never ready for Harry.
That's what killed me. He can't do shit, so he gotta resort to fucking wiggling his goddamn hands. You're stiff as fuck, Harry. Oh shit, a spin move? Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Damn, he evolved?
Harry is killing it.
What is the evolution? Shit. I take everything I said back. Y'all did my nigga
Nigga's
dirty.
fool, man.
What the fuck was that?
You said Kobe.
You see the nigga with the Laker colors?
Was Cody, and no one's gonna tell you different.
Did they create the dab? What the fuck?
Did they have the dab back then? Nah.
Diesel
That's you got served moves.
That's you got served?
That's you got served moves.
Shout out to this yellow excellence.
Yellow excellence.
Didn't even dance.
I think it was killing it.
Just did 8 backflips.
See, all right. See, come on now. White people can't let you have shit.
He's terrible though. And everything he does is terrible, son.
My girl came through and hit like 10 backflips. So I'm like, man, you got 10 backflips. Watch me hit him with the fucking the handstand.
With a handstand. That wasn't even that handstand.
That hip hop, you don't understand. Like after this shit was done, me and this nigga talked about hip hop Harry for a long ass motherfucking time.
Who's next? Man, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck she was doing. I'm not doing
They
that.
stole all the moves from You Got Served.
That's You Got Served shit, nigga. I'm telling you, if you look up You Got Served like a dance sequence from that, you're gonna see those same moves, my nigga.
Okay, that could have been on hip hop. That was very low tier. I'll be honest. Okay, let's go.
Niggas was hype. Yo, when this shit is over, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
When this shit is over, I'm gonna tell you a story. True story, by the way.
I'm listening to you.
I think this was fun because I think in the middle of this one, fucking YouTube cut our fucking feed off.
Hip hop.
We had to come back.
What's synchronism too? By the way,
Yeah,
like
facts.
everybody's on point.
Okay,
son.
this is fire. Okay, they got the
Now, much as you can hate all these movies from back then, the You Got Served dances with.
Let's get it.
You would get hype.
Your legs are my legs now.
Eat them up. Oh damn. Oh, he picked him up.
I see.
He picked him up. Oh shit. This is hip hop Harry. Oh shit.
I told you. I told you.
Fix his face.
I told you.
Oh shit.
See, this nigga D remember all that shit because this motherfucker watch every episode, man.
2004
Him,
was a
Jelly,
wild fucking
or
year.
Mick also when he's at work, he watches the shits.
These camera cuts.
Motherfucking
I can't even lie to you.
They suspended the stream.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
they fucking killed our stream. So we gonna go after that shit. What is this one?
So when I was a kid, right?
Oh,
when I was,
shit.
When I was 18. Was really.
This is
When I
one of
was
my
18,
many beaten
I was
up
going
kid
to my homeboy's
stories.
house. It was his birthday party. He got a brother. He's going to come into play. So we get there, right? All this little nigga's cousins are there. He's Spanish, so imagine how many little cousins are there. All this niggas' little cousins are there. They're playing a game. We can't get on a game because all little kids on the shit. So he comes to me and my homeboy.
I never wear
Tim.
the fucking headphones on
airing
both
him. I'm
ears
saying
ever.
his name because
I noticed
I'm not
that.
gonna say my whose homeboy's birthday it was, but me and Tim are sitting there, right? So Tim is like, "Oh my gosh, these little kids! Oh my gosh, these little kids, man! They're on the game. They won't get on the game. We can't get on the game. It was a GameCube, so you know niggas want to play Mario Kart. Niggas got his body. They got his body. They got a ball block. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, why don't we just take the system and
Yeah,
go to
fuck
the
it. Who
room?
cares, right?
He was like,
Hey, here.
He's like, we can't.
Just
do
some
that.
funny
Little
stories.
kids. And I'm like, yeah.
I'll probably
okay.
play a couple more after this, and
We'll
I'll
figure
get
it
into
out.
the rest of the podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
This shit's running a little longer.
So Rolly,
I'm in
Rolly's
nostalgia
sitting
mode.
there.
That's why I'm watching
He's
these shits.
fucking tight. So he's sitting there. He's looking mad as shit. This nigga has not cracked a smile in 3 hours. And fucking. So I'm like, all right. So what you want to do? It's like we can go in a room. We can take the shit. We go in the room, close the door, and we can have a game. He goes, do what you got to do, basically. So fucking.
These are the COVID episodes, man.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking.
Niggas were scared to leave the house because outside was poison.
Has GameCube a hookup in the other room. So all we need is the GameCube. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We need the GameCube and 3 controllers. So these little niggas is playing on the game, yada yada yada. And then fucking, I'm like, all right, Tim. Who snatched the game? I don't know who snatched the game. It was either me or him. I'm gonna say me. Fuck it. I had to snatch the GameCube. We had to run in the other room, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to get the controllers. Yeah, I did. I was supposed to get the GameCube. He was supposed to get the controllers. So I run. I don't run. I kind of like move them out the way, and I pick up the GameCube and start taking all the shit out the back, and I start walking to the other room. Little kids piling on me. I'm
There was a lot of them. You know, if
Throwing
you've been
them
to a
off.
Mexican or a Spanish party before, you know how many
And
kids
then
is in that motherfucker.
It turns into. Shout out to that. It turns into fucking.
I think I probably got a nude on the phone.
An all-out brawl. So we actually get the GameCube into the room, and this nigga Rolly leaves for some reason. It's me and Tim. There was this one portly boy, because there's always one. We brawling and shit. We brawling. And I'm throwing the kids on the bed and shit. Now we having fun.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I went to powerbomb I punched the powerbomb and I punched the chubby kid in the stomach. And he
I was
said,
having
he
trouble with
doubled
my
over, and I
thoughts
went to
because I didn't
powerbomb
have
him,
alpha
but
brain
this nigga
on it.
was heavier than I thought he was.
It would have helped with my memory and
So-
focus back then.
So I couldn't get him all the way up.
Fun fact, I did have it back then. I just didn't take it.
And like you ever see the shit where Kevin Nash powerbomb the Giant like right on his neck in
Yeah.
WCW?
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
was exactly like that on the bed. I looked at Tim and he looked at me. I thought I killed this
Tim
nigga,
Allen.
son. I was like, he's definitely paralyzed. This nigga popped back up. I'm like, motherfucking kids. Take a lick and then keep on ticking. Because I picked him up and I said, oh shit. And I dropped him. This nigga landed, like all his weight landed on his neck on the bed, son. If it was concrete, it may have been different. Maybe because it was a bed, it kind of absorbed it.
Yeah.
But like, fuck it. So after that, like, I looked at Tim like, oh shit.
that was be hurting kids. You know what I mean? Then we go on fucking EDP, and is when fucking Vaden show up. Goddamn, that's why we call that shit no call, no show. You know, as we going through this is the times. But yeah, like I said, man, there's the braces shit. The big boys and this is where we had our new setup. That's when I bought the fucking cake for 3rd anniversary of Banter Debauchery.
When my cat ran away,
Oh,
she
this is
definitely ran
Aaliyah
away
fucking
to
talking
get
about her
hit
goddamn
behind
cat.
Dumpsters, like for sure.
Following her mom's
sure.
footsteps, yo.
Oh, shut up! Never mind.
Did she come back
In
pregnant?
an alley. But
Yeah,
never
you
behind
said,
them.
did she come back pregnant or she's fixed, so that couldn't happen?
Oh,
This
no,
is
she's
when we went to the
definitely
new
pregnant,
setup. We
for
had
sure.
we got our studio.
And she came back, and I was wondering what was
Legit
going
Banter
on.
and
She
Debauchery
came back,
Studios.
she jumped on my window sill, like on the outside. I just accepted, she was gone. And she's meowing like crazy. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I go outside and,
And that
open the
cat
window,
one
I
was
see
cool.
her.
But then we see this nigga Brad posted the one about her fish. Or was it the next one?
When my cat ran away,
Let's see.
she definitely left me little dumpster babies. No.
You was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not raising these.
Yeah.
Camera quality clean, by the way. If y'all seen it. We was in the game. Yeah. This is back when you see Brad in the bonnet, that means he had COVID. He was dying, then we was back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, we've been through a lot. Like, we did a lot of episodes, man. 123 is a lot, man. 103 subs is good. This means I'm gonna plug myself real quick.
He accepted me even with me being HIV positive.
It's probably because he has herpes.
Yeah,
shout out to me, man. Did I put the shit back? I did put the shit back. But yeah, man. So that was a trip down memory lane. Well, maybe when I get to fucking 1,000 episodes, I'll go back again, and then we'll do the shit. But hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's been fun. It's gonna keep being fun. But anyway, now we're gonna get into the actual Banter Debauchery episode. I mean, it is the episode, but we're gonna get into the shit that I usually talk about. All right, so we're gonna go on to Hotel Chronicles, and let me tell you, Monday and Tuesday are just. What's it? Sunday and Monday. It's Monday, Tuesday. Anyway, Hotel Chronicles, right? Sunday, this guy comes in and he asks for money, and Sunday, this guy comes in and he asks for money, and I give him money, and he counts it weird. He looks weird, but I don't think none of it. So Monday morning, he comes back, right? He comes back, and he tries to get on the elevator. He has a Hello Kitty blanket on, so it's him again. I know it's him, and I'm like, yeah, bro, what are you doing? You a guest? I'm trying to be nice. You a guest? No, I'm not a guest, because I have to ask him if he's a guest. I kind of knew he wasn't a guest, but we got these people from these apartments, and they look like trash. So I don't know who's who anymore. I'm in a fucking Twilight Zone. So anyway, I asked the guy, is he a guest? He's like, yeah, I'm a guest. I'm like, all right, nigga, what's your room number? And he goes, no. Oh, I'm gonna take the elevator up. So he goes to the elevator. I go out there and I hit the elevator, right? I go, bruh, what's your room number? He said, I don't have to tell you my room number. I'm like, yeah, you do.
Now, prior to this, my cousin was in town last week. Zay. He was in town. He was in town with his girl, showing her a good time for her birthday. And I called him maybe 5 minutes before this nigga walks in to tell him, yo, come downstairs and move your car. Because the valet, I don't want your shit to get towed. I need you to move your car, like give it to the valet so they can take it. And he goes, all right. So he come downstairs and I'm talking to this nigga. And I'm talking to the nigga. The nigga goes, yeah, I'm gonna tell you my room number. I'm like, bro, yes you do. He's like, no, I don't. Why do you need to know my room number? I was like, nigga, that's my job to make sure you stay here. I guess that set him off. Motherfucker, pussy ass nigga, don't you fucking talk to me like that. I slapped the shit out you, bro. And I went like this. I said, man, please. So he start going off. Motherfucker, pussy ass nigga, I fucking slapped the shit out you, nigga. Blah, da, 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 da. And he's pointing. He's like, he's across the desk, but he's pointing. I slapped the shit out you. So like when he's doing that, I'm standing there like this. I'm like, yo, you gotta go, bro. Yo, you gotta go, bro. And he's talking that shit. Motherfucker, pussy ass nigga, blah, 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 blah. That nigga said to me, I'm gonna follow you home and kill you, nigga. And like when people say stupid shit to me, I process it in a funny way because I immediately thought, how the fuck is this nigga gonna follow me home? He's homeless. I have a car. You know what I'm saying? You know how long it would take him to fucking map my route in the car to figure out where I live? Nigga, you're homeless. So he's yelling at me, right? He's fucking, yo, and if you tell anybody I kill you, I'll fuck you up, nigga. I'm like, bro, you gotta go. Bro, you gotta go. I'm sitting there chill. Bro, you gotta, like, his hand is like right here. It ain't too close, but it's like right here. And I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta go. Bro, you gotta. I took all my shit out, like my AirPods and shit, because I was ready for this motherfucker to slap me. Like if he was to throw, like I don't want to make sure I don't lose none of my shit trying to fuck this nigga up. I pull my pants up, I tighten them a little bit, and I go, bro, you gotta go. I'm like this, bro, you gotta go. Bro, you gotta go. I'm like this, bro, you gotta go. Nigga say, fuck you, motherfucker, pussy ass boy, nigga. They fuck with me, ass nigga. So Zay comes downstairs. Zay comes into the lobby to ask me about the valet shit, and Zay sees this shit going on. So Zay's like, motherfucker, he's like, you pussy ass nigga, da 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 da. And Zay sees the shit, and Zay looks at this nigga, then he looks at me, and Zay took his glasses off and was standing like he was getting ready. He was like, if this nigga was to pop off, this nigga would have got fucking, cause Zay didn't have to do that. Zay know I ain't worried about this nigga. But Zay was on some, this nigga swing on me, he's gonna swing on him, and you know I'm not gonna let nobody touch my fucking cousin. I would have killed this nigga. I'm saying it right now. I would have killed that nigga in the lobby. I would have literally murdered that nigga in the lobby. I would have stomped his fucking head into the fucking, the granite that's in the lobby. I would have killed this nigga. Like, no, I'm not like killing him. Like, I'd have beat the shit out of him. No, y'all not getting me. I would have killed this nigga. All right. So Zay take his glasses. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta go, bro. You know he's talking this shit. He looks at Zay and he talking this shit, and Zay standing there, and he fucking goes over to the market and he's barking and shit. And Zay looked at me and he's shaking his head, and the motherfucker, no, ain't no fucking allegedly, Brad. Listen. It would have been over with, but so he goes to the market and shit. I hear him grab a couple things, but I'm in the mode now where if I come around this motherfucker, it's gonna be game time because he's pissing me off because he got his motherfucking hand. And I would allegedly kill the nigga. Let me go. I would allegedly kill the nigga. Nah, I'd kill that nigga. So if I come around his desk, I'm gonna hurt this nigga. So I'm sitting there chilling, and fucking he walks out, right? So he goes, Zay puts his glasses back on. He goes, okay, where I gotta park again? And then it's that shit. But that shit, like, when I went outside, I was hoping he was out there. But you know, the motherfucking homeless, they be getting on the giddy up. But like, I was thinking to myself, like, damn, I would have really stomped this nigga out. Like, I would have stomped his fucking head, allegedly, into the ground if that shit would have happened. Like, I wouldn't have stopped. I tell niggas, man, I don't stop until shit is over with. Like, and if you do make it out, I want to have it where you're 40 years old, right? Or 45 or 50. And when your fucking elbow clicks when it's cold, like, damn, why my elbow like that? Oh, yeah. I fuck with that nigga. There's one nigga, allegedly, that's walking around Atlanta who has this issue. So, like, oh yeah, I fuck with that nigga, and now he bent my arm the wrong way, and now my elbow clicks every time I bend it. You know what I'm saying? So, that was that shit. So, that was that. So, yesterday, right? Motherfucking, I'm with Drains, right? And this homeless lady comes in all the time. I'm not mean to her or nothing like that. This homeless lady comes in all the time. I don't know how she makes reservations, but she never got no money on her fucking card, right? She always comes around like the first 2 weeks because I guess that's when you get your Social Security. And she walks in, and the first time she came in, she was normal. Hey, man, I'm trying to get a room. Oh, my card didn't work? Oh, that's messed up. Okay, I'll see you again. Next time she came in, she's kind of normal again. She was like, oh, well, I guess I'll see you later. Another time she came in, she was like, hi, sir. I'm just looking to see if I can get room and board for my... She was talking like in a fucking English accent. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this bitch? Like, I've seen you 2 times already. You was normal. Nigga, she came yesterday. And she came in, and she went to the ATM, and she was talking to herself. But she was talking to herself loud. You know what I'm saying? She was talking to herself loud, like, you know, in this, and I'm gonna tell you something about blah blah blah. Now, I'm talking to my my little brother on the phone. Talking to him. And I'm like, nigga, can you hear that? And he's like, nah, I can't hear that. Nah. So I peek my head around the corner. I go, boop. And I go, hey, yo, can you, like, just bring it down a little bit? And she looked at me. She said, no, because you're not finna tell me what to do in another married person bed. So when she said that, I said, I just went, like, right back around the corner. So then she get to talking. She get to talking. She get to talking. She get to talking. Fucking Drains comes downstairs and he's at the desk. So she comes to the desk and she goes, I'm gonna get something to eat and you gonna run my car and the shit gonna go through. I say, is it gonna work? Now, when I say that, right, on Friday she walked in. I said she came to get a room and I said to her, is your card gonna work? And she said no. She was normal. She said no. I said, well, come back when your car works. Like, I say, don't come back, bitch. I said, come back when your car works. So she fucking turned around, she left. So she came in today. Nigga. She was giving me the business. Like, she put all this shit right now. I'm gonna show y'all niggas too. Y'all niggas think, like, y'all think I'll be joking sometimes. She took all this shit, right? Now, all this shit right here, that's like $50 worth of shit. Like, that's not, I'm not even capping around. Like, this right here, it don't look like it, but it's like $50 worth of shit. Right there, right? So she put all that shit on the desk, right? And then she brings the sign that says how much everything is, right? And she puts it, boom, boom, on the desk. And she goes, this is this much, this is this much, this is this much, this is this much. And when you run this shit, I want to see you do it because you be pressing buttons, and you be making my card not go through when I know I got money. So me and Drain, I look at Drains, and Drains look at me, and she go to Drains, and he be doing that, right? Because he evil. He be doing that. He evil. He evil person. I'm saying, what the fuck, bitch? I ain't evil. Like, I'm nice to you all the time. I could be mean to you like the rest of these homeless motherfuckers, but I'm nice. You know? You look like fucking the lady that you look like Tracy Chapman. But what's that got to do with me, man? You know what I'm saying? So she fucking so she's talking to Drains, and Drains is fucking looking at me. He looking at me like yo, what the fuck is going on? And I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there and I stand against the wall. And I'm standing against the wall and she going on, and she going crazy. And she goes, because she looked at him and then she pointed at me. She pointed at me and then she went like this. She's like, because I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I said, I ain't even do shit. I think I put my hands up, but I'm like, I ain't even do shit. So we ran the card, right? Card don't work. Let me see why it don't work. So I printed the shit out for her. Which I just told her to get the fuck out. But, again, I was being nice. Because even though she was berating me for 15 minutes, I was being nice. So she fucking, I was printing the paper. She gets the paper, right? She goes, okay, look at right here. See what that says? See what that says? She shows drains because she's not fucking with me no more. She shows drains. She's like, look what this said right here. Look what this says. Invalid authorization response received, which means I have money, but he is making it so I can't get this stuff. He's making it so my card doesn't go through. And I'm just like this. And fucking, I got rebuked, fee. So fucking, I'm looking like this. And then fucking, I was like, I couldn't take it no more. All right. I said, listen here, man. Every time you come in here, I know your shit not gonna work, and I tried to shit anything out of kindness in my heart. And you come in here saying that I'm not nice. I'm always nice to you. How dare you? And she looked at me. She said, and then she was talking shit, and she was like, all this. She was like, I don't care if you a big guy. I got a brother. I'd knock you on your ass. Man, listen, man. If it ever came to the fisticuffs, I'd drag that lady all across that motherfucking that lobby, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I'd beat her ass. But she's saying that shit, and I said, all right, man. I just sat back against the wall. So she grabbed all that shit, and then she going, and then a guest comes down, right? A guest comes down with her daughter, and then, nigga, a guest comes down with her daughter, and she goes, how much? She asked me how much the Parker was. So I ignored the lady, and the lady's still talking to Drains, and Drains is like this, because he can't believe what the fuck is going on with this bitch. I tell the lady, yo, you know, parking is so-and-so, and she goes, all right, and she goes to leave, right? The lady looks at the homeless lady looks at the lady with the kid, and she goes, because that kid don't need her. That kid don't need her. A dog could raise that kid. Shorty with the kid looked back and said, bitch, and then I went like this. Like, don't even engage. Don't even engage, because that bitch was from New Orleans. She'd have put that kid down, put paws on that girl, on that homeless lady. And just don't even do it. Just don't. Like, just don't. I went like this. Just don't even do it. So me and Drains are sitting there, and she coming in. I say, yo, just do me a favor, man. Don't come back to this motherfucker, man. So don't come back to this motherfucker. And she was like, she's just going in. They called me all kinds of shit, saying nah, I'm evil. I mean, I get it, but you don't know me like that to know for sure. You just, you know what I'm saying? You taking a guess, all right? You being real, bitch. You taking a guess, bitch. You know what I mean? So, but she went over that shit, and then Drains, after she left, right? Drains came and looked at me, and nigga looked at me crazy. But, you know, I peep games sometimes. It was raining outside, and it was kind of cold yesterday. So I guess she was doing that shit to put on a whole horse and pony show to fucking, homeless people the best. Put on the whole horse and pony show to fucking, I guess, to get out the rain for a while. Or maybe she's fucking schizophrenic. But as soon as she come through that door again, I'm like, yo, we gotta get your motherfucking ass up out of here, man. Know what I mean? She come through the door, she's like, sometimes she looks like a sad puppy. She'd be like, hey, how's it going? When that bitch came in that one time and hit me with the English accent, I said, yo, what the fuck is going on, son? What the fuck is going on? And that, my friends, is goddamn Hotel Chronicles. You know, whenever I don't do it for a couple weeks, it's always some bullshit that comes in. Some fuck shit. Like this nigga had touched my cousin toe. That'd have been his last day on the earth. He would have never, ever had to worry about being homeless again. You can throw allegedly in there somewhere. Alright, so I was watching Snowfall yesterday, right? And this is gonna be the copyright fucking strike, all that hooping and hollering. Fucking say stupid. This is a copyright strike episode probably. But I don't give a shit. So I saw this commercial, right? And I'm playing Angry Birds on my phone. I got Snowfall on. And I hear this commercial. I go, nigga, what? So let me play this commercial with y'all. Y'all might have seen this shit already. 1 second.
Manhood looks different from guy to guy, but when yours bends in a different direction, you might feel bothered by it. So talk to a urologist, because a bend in your erection might be Peyronie's disease, or PD. It's a condition that involves a buildup of scar tissue, but it's treatable. Xyaflex is the only FDA-approved non-surgical treatment for appropriate adult men with Peyronie's disease. Along with daily penile stretching and straightening exercises, Xyaflex has been proven to help gradually reduce the bend. Don't receive if the treatment area involves your urethra, or if you're allergic to any collagenase or any of the ingredients. May cause serious side effects, including penile fracture or other serious injury during an erection, and severe allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Seek help if you have any of these symptoms. Do not have any sexual activity during and for at least 4 weeks after each treatment cycle. Sudden back pain reactions after treatment may occur. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood thinners, as risk of bleeding or bruising at the treatment site is increased. Talk to a urologist about what your manhood could look like. Find a Xyaflex trained urologist at bentcarrot.com.
Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all niggas. I ain't, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what? Like, they got a drug for everything nowadays. Motherfucker look at pause and be like, yo, my dick has got a curve in it. Like, my dick got a curve in it. And then he's like, what am I? He's like, who? Fucking said, damn, man, my dick got a curve in it. What am I gonna do? And he fucking, and then the commercial fucking played, and he looked up and said, the answer to my prayers. I'm gonna get this bit dick straight in no time. Nigga, what? What are you fucking talking about? Why is that even a thing? And who did they test this on? Nigga, what? And for what I hear from chicks, like, I guess if that shit ain't like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think if it's like got a little curve, that shit ain't like this. Yeah, bitches, you know, the chicks like they dicks a little bit. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Yo, whatever, man. I saw that shit. It was on Snowfall. It was on a Hulu ad. A Hulu ad. Who you like? Facts to that, Zay. But like, who is the market for that? Who's coming out the woodworks to be like, yeah, man, I would have a healthy sex life, but my dick is bent at a 90-degree angle, and I gotta fuck chicks standing up, and they gotta be on the table, and their back gotta be arched, and they don't want to do all that. Most of the chicks that I tried to have sex with, they're not flexible, and it hurts me because I want to please them. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? There's some wild shit that they have drugs for, and they have a fucking website. They have a website. Like, are you fucking kidding me, yo? So, now that we're here, we're fucking here, guys. If I gotta go in it, niggas are stupid. So, what is Xyaflex, right? Xyaflex is prescription medicine used to treat adult men with Peyronie's disease who have plaque that can be felt and a curve in their penises greater than 30 degrees when treatment started. Like, yo, what, nigga? It is not known if Xyaflex is safe and effective in children under the age of 18. What? The Peyronie's plaque to be treated involves the tube that your urine passes through. If you're allergic to colonies, I don't know what the fuck those are. Even with Alpha Brain, I can't pronounce them shits. You know what I'm saying? I can't pronounce them shits. Or any ingredients in Xyaflex. Please see the medication guide for complete. Well, where's the medication guide? Let's look what they got in this shit. It's an injection. Ooh, they inject that shit in your fucking. Couldn't be me. Look at this shit. So you can't have any sex for at least 4 weeks. This is the first thing I saw. After the second injection of treatment cycle with Xyaflex, after any pain or swelling has gone away. So, nigga, what? Oh, so I guess this is for. Okay. Xyaflex can cause serious side effects, including penile fracture, you already lost me. If I got a bent dick, that should just stay bent. Receiving the blood vessels in your penis may also break, causing blood to collect under the skin. A hematoma. Popping sound, a sensation. Oh my God. All right, we off this. Okay. So I saw this on the other day, and it's the 2022 cereal bracket. Let me move me over. We got the 2022 cereal bracket, and this is I'm gonna go through right here, and we're gonna see who the winner is this year. So off rip, we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Life. Neville's a fan of Life. CTC gets the first spot. Cocoa Puffs, I don't even need to say the second one. They get that spot. Frosted Flakes and Honey Bunches of Oats is a very, very hard, like, no pun intended from the Xyaflex, the very, very hard choice for me, but I'm going to go Frosted Flakes. This is another hard choice. Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms. But I'm going to go Lucky Charms, man. I'm going to go Lucky Charms. We got Fruit Loops, Rice Krispies. Definitely Fruit Loops. We got Honey Nuts, Cheerios, and Trix. Trix is one of my favorite cereals. Gonna go Trix. We gotta go Apple Jacks and Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles wins all the time. So we're gonna go Fruity Pebbles. There's a picture of the carrot using somebody not home, nobody dig it like that, man. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. We got Reese's Puffs and Special K. I'm not a fan of peanut butter cereal. Special K. So we go back up here. We're going to go CTC and Cocoa Puffs. Now, this is going to piss a lot of people off, but if you know me, you know I don't really fuck with Cinnamon Toast Crunch like that. Cocoa Puffs gets the nod. I guess in an upset to some people. We got Frosted Flakes and we got Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms getting the nod. We're going to go Fruit Loops and Trix. Trix getting the nod. Trix is getting the nod. And this is simple. Fruity Pebbles is making it to the thing. So now we got in the semifinals, we got what the fuck do we got? I don't forgot. Oh, we got Cocoa Puffs. And we got Lucky Charms. I forgot that quick, y'all. Maybe I should have took more Alpha Brain to help with my memory so I could focus better. Alpha Brain, but on it. We're gonna go. How close the podcast? So you say, fuck you, GP. We're gonna go Lucky Charms. No, wrong. We're gonna go Cocoa Puffs. I fuck with the chocolate cereal because you could drink the milk at the end. Yeah, we did it last year, but it's new. This is New Year. New Year, new brackets. So we're gonna go Trix and we're gonna go Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is gonna get the nod over that for me. Now I'll send this to y'all if y'all want, and y'all can come in next week and tell me what y'all like. We gonna get. So now we got Cocoa Puffs and we got Fruity Pebbles. Now, all right. There's one thing that I love is Fruity Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles and I love Cocoa Pebbles. I love both of them. But I'm gonna be real with you. My love for chocolate cereal supersedes my love for Fruity Pebbles. So Cocoa Puff gets the win, man. Only because I have chocolate milk after that. Chocolate milk, man. You know what I mean? Now, y'all can debate or whatever. My homeboy said he closed the podcast because I said Cinnamon Toast Crunch lost to Cocoa Puffs. But, you know, y'all niggas like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't. Niggas is telling me to try the new graham cracker Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But, maybe. I'm not a fan of super sweet cereals. That's a bread thing. Bread like super sweet shit. All right, look at that carrot. His fucking Peyronie's disease. Xyaflex. It's crazy. All right, and the last thing I'm going to talk about before I go on to my journey tonight, I got Elden Ring to show that I'm the best. Because niggas said I was going to be, oh, you're going to quit. I'm quitting nothing. I'm the best. So, oh shit. D said Fruit Loops would win for him. So, there's another nigga that motherfucking doing that shit. So, giant spiders expected to drop from sky across the East Coast this spring. An invasive species of spiders the size of a child's hand is expected to colonize the entire East Coast by parachuting down from the sky, researchers at University of Georgia says. Large Joro spiders, millions of them, are expected to begin ballooning up and down the East Coast as early as May. I'm going to be real with y'all. They already got these motherfuckers down here. I don't know who brought them from wherever to Georgia, but they already got these motherfuckers down here. I've seen them, and these motherfuckers is like that big. Like, they're literally like that big. You know, it's probably Theo and his people. You know, whatever. Millions of them. Researchers have determined the spiders can tolerate cold weather, but are harmless to humans as their fangs are too small to break human skin. The Joro spider is native to Japan, but began infiltrating the U.S. in 2013, concentrating in the southeast, specifically Georgia. They fanned out across the state using their webs as tiny, terrifying parachutes to travel with the wind. Nigga, let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? They come from Japan. I know where they come from. I'm just saying. They still down here. Like, they down here first. Like, they talked about this shit a couple months ago. Like, I seen one of these motherfuckers. I seen one of these motherfuckers in Buckhead. Nigga just had a web and he was just sitting there. I'm like, goddamn, that's a big ass spider. Threat level. Andy Davis, author of the study and researcher at Georgia's Odom School of Ecology, tells Axios that it is not certain how far north the spiders will travel, but they will make their way as far as DC or even Delaware. Get fucked, DMV. It looks like the Joro could possibly survive throughout most of the eastern seaboard here, which is pretty sobering, says Davis. Other terrifying things about the Joro spider, even though you just told her that if they bite you, it don't mean shit. They're bright yellow, black, and blue, and can grow up to 3 inches. I guess they're a shower and not a grower. But pause. They're likely traveled across the globe on shipping containers, similar to the bubonic plague, or to anything like fucking. They got fucking Japanese roaches over here, like, which is crazy. Like, Japanese roaches are smaller than every other roach, like the European roach, and the American cockroach, which is the big boy. So again, get fucked, Asia. But their life cycle begins in the early spring, but they can get big in June and are often seen in July and August. They're named for Jorogumo, a creature of Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a woman or spider before killing its prey. Well, let's look this bitch up since we're here. You know what I'm saying? Doobie doobie doo doo doo. Nigga, that's from a game, ain't it? Yeah, imagine seeing that shit. Look at the Joro spider. They got the drawings of her right there. I know I'm clicking fast as fuck, but y'all be alright. Yeah, these hoes right here, man. They spin yellow webs, by the way. It's just crazy. White people always grabbing shit. Yeah. I seen it just like this. And fucking Buckhead. I saw it in the trees when I went to go see my homegirl. I saw it in the trees. Like, look at this shit, man. Where'd you go? Hey, look at this shit. Shit big as fuck, man. They do like a Mortal Kombat character. Look how big these motherfuckers are. Niggas are gonna freak out, man. And I got a bunch of trees behind my fucking house, man. So I know these niggas gonna be all over the place. Look at that shit. Look at that thorax. It's all red and shit. That shit is crazy, man. Like, what if they evolved to, like, be able to, like, bite this shit out of humans? This is gonna get niggas' houses. And niggas are gonna freak out. And they're gonna burn their houses down. Because you know how people are with spiders. They're gonna see these shits and they're gonna burn their houses down, man. This shit crazy, man. Wow. But anyway, that's the podcast today, folks. Yeah, get fucked, trash. That's the podcast today, folks. For anyone who's interested, in about a half hour, I'll be on my other channel, 4K Goons, and I will be live streaming Elden Ring to show niggas that I'm the best. And if you want to watch me, you know, if you want to watch me motherfucking kill shit, or they say I'm gonna get bodied, but I don't think so because I'm the best. You know, the best doesn't get bodied. You want to see me do my thing, man, I'll be there on that motherfucker till about a half hour, 45 minutes. Also, don't forget that my cousin has his video out, coding. Zay Blaze, look him up on YouTube. Zay Blaze coding. Get that motherfucker to 1 million streams, man. Let the world know. Sit around the house with fire. They'll fucking get through that shit. They're Japanese, nigga. They can jump. Get that nigga to 1 million views. Also, tell your people about him, man. Stop having these unknown niggas fucking struggling because y'all not hip. And then when they come out, they be like, oh yeah, I knew about that nigga. I knew about that nigga from Banter Debauchery when he played this shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, appreciate the 100 subs. Next stop is 1,000. And we're gonna go hard to work on that. I mean, do my thing. Appreciate everybody that helped me along on the journey. Appreciate my nigga Bread. Appreciate all the guests that I have. Appreciate Zay for last week. Well, the week before last, when somebody had technical difficulties and couldn't be on. I just appreciate everybody, man. I'm a very appreciative person. Next week, we're going to have Zay, not Zay. We're going to have Vay on. He's going to be back. And then, yeah. So on that note, motherfuckers, you know what they